Oh, wow. I hear guns, I see red. Let's go. How do I get to the wall? Alright, Molotov time. Come to the fire! Well, that fire didn't last long at all. The hell, he can hit me from there? Ooh, I got a bird. I got a bird. Frickin' bird, man. Oh, you got the bird. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna try this pipe bomb. God, please don't do what the dynamite did. Okay. Alright. The door is still intact. Things are intact. Okay.
We like that.
Bird on you. Ugh. I think I shot you instead of the bird. Oh, Jesus. How did the dog get up here? Are they climbing something to get up here? Oh my gosh, that AK is crazy. I'm going down to try to reach some loots. The worst part is when there's loot right out of reach.
Yeah, I'm not
Right
really
out the
looking
door. I want to get it,
to it,
but it'd be a suicide mission. Is the front door clear?
No.
Okay. Oh my god.
Ah, they're all on this side now. Okay.
They're climbing each other. Can they actually do that? Can they climb on top of each other? That's crazy if they can. Ah, God, I love the rifle, but I hate the hunting rifle. Give me the frickin' sniper rifle that can actually have 6 bullets in it. 1 bullet is just not enough. Okay. I opened the door and I immediately closed it. I think Pieboy must be out of ammo if he's using arrows.
I've got a bit left.
Since I have read the Wheel of Time books, does the first scene of the show cover the first book? Yes and no, because the show makes a lot of changes. Me and my brother were actually just talking about this on Facebook Messenger last night. A lot of the changes the show makes are not necessarily the fault of the show. It's more the fault that they don't have enough episodes or time. And one of the cast members left in the middle of filming one of the episodes. But yes, it does cover basically the first book with a number of changes. Okay. Getting most of the loot here. Wow, almost all of our spikes are gone.
Yeah, I looted the stuff at the back.
Okay, nice. What about on this side? Really, who? If you I don't want to give it away, but if you've seen it, you know Matt Cawthon, who doesn't follow them through the ways. That wasn't because he wasn't supposed to follow them through the ways. It was because that actor apparently had some emergency or something. I don't know what it was, but I've watched videos talking about it, that he basically broke his contract and left because of some emergency in the episode where he didn't follow them through the waves. Barney Harris, I think, is the actor's name. All right. That was
Barney plays what character?
Matt Cawthon. He's Matt, the guy who breathes out the weird black smoky stuff and finds the dagger. That's Matt Cawthon.
He's no longer on the show.
No, he's gone. He's gone.
Isn't he a big character?
Oh yeah, he's one of the Emmonsfield 5 main people. He left the entire show. He's recast for the next season because he left. He broke contract, and I don't think they've released why. So yeah, they kind of shoehorned him in. You can, for those who know the books, knew that a lot of weird stuff happened at the end of the show because of that character, who was a major character that they were building plots around, is gone. So they've recast him, and they probably have to come up with a reason for him to be looking like a different person playing him, which is what's going to happen, I think, next season. It's pretty crazy.
Well, I'd like you to know that my mailbox is still up.
Well done. Mailbox successfully defended. Oh, wow. I have a lot. I just got a bunch of 7.62 ammo. Okay, I'll put extra in here. Since Pieboy's given me some, there's 132 bullets in our ammo thing if you need some, Pieboy. It's too bad, too, because Barney Harris was kind of one of the standout performers. He was doing an amazing job, so I don't know what caused him to have to leave. It's pretty sad, honestly.
Sorry, I was muted.
They killed a lot of major characters in The Expanse because the actor got accused of some stuff. He wasn't supposed to die either. Man. Yeah, I don't think there's any, like, you know, whatever's going on with that. What's the guy from the Spider-Man plays?
James Franco?
Yeah, James Franco. I don't know if it's like sexual allegations of anything like that. I think he just left because of personal problems or something, but I don't know. It's crazy. Just play it off cool. You look different. New shirt? Yeah, right.
I like the way Iron Man dealt with Rhodey. When they changed actor, he just walks in to the Senate here and he's like, "It's me. I'm here. Deal with it."
What show is that?
Iron Man 2.
Oh, Rhodey?
Oh,
Yeah, when
yeah.
Went from
the actor
Terrence something to Don Cheadle.
yeah.
How did I not take damage from bumping that spike? Did I run into a spike? I have arms of steel. That's how.
Got
Yes, sir.
outer wall.
What happened to it?
Upgrade it. Here you go.
Oh, thank
On
you.
your left.
Oh, thank you so much.
All right. Well, we survived.
That's Captain America to 4 to Captain America.
But yeah, I like the beard quote that Ramsey's asking about.
Is that the one you're going for? I noticed you copied my beard. No, Blackadder. Is that Blackadder? I like the beard, bridesmaid. Gives me something to hang on to.
All right. Pieboy and Ramsey's making the UK connection. I still have never watched Blackadder. I think I've seen clips of it, but I don't think I've ever watched the show.
But why?
Because I don't watch things. I don't
That's a good
watch
point.
stuff. Okay, well, that was not the worst. Seventh day.
I didn't die, so I'm
Successful.
feeling great.
Mission successfully not failed.
I've actually still got a good amount of bullets. Also, what?
I found a bunch of 7.62. Did you get the ones that I put in here? I think you did, actually.
I took either all of them or half of them.
Yeah, there's like 120, so you're welcome to take those. Okay. All right.
Greedy, I want to fight with two guns and a bow later on.
2 guns and a bow? Trying to triple wield
Yeah.
weapons? For your 3rd arm? Well, our spikes are completely gone. Alright, I guess I'm going to chop more wood and make more spikes while I wait for night to wear off.
Yeah.
I wait for night to wear off.
Yeah, I gotta wait for it to wear off. It's an affliction.
I was about to say, is this some kind of like sickness or an affliction?
You know, it's like a sprained ankle. You just gotta let it go away. You're asking because you bought the first 3 books of Wheel of Time and was wondering if you would find a lot of different stuff in the books. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. There are a lot of changes. There are a lot of changes in the show. And the show moves lightning fast compared to the books. Which is expected because it's a, you know, you gotta do that when you're adapting for TV series.
I have not watched it.
Have you not watched the rest of the? How many episodes did you get through?
3 or 4.
Okay, I think there's 8 in total. Honestly, from some of the reviews that I've watched, one of the biggest criticisms is they needed at least an episode or 2 extra to give more character development, so that some of the things that happen at the end feel more earned, and you can feel the end is rushed, and they were trying to make up for not having one of their major characters that they had planned the entire season around.
Did it bring back? Oh, I'm not going to say anything in case if anyone has not watched it.
7 Days to Die with Shogii. Is this some sort of group seppuku or something? Yeah, me and Shogii. Suiciding together. Friends forever. The Expanse does a lot of foreshadowing too in comparison to the books. Okay.
Oh, speaking of this, Brian, Betty White died today.
Oh no, Betty White. She was 100 and something or 90 something? 99. Man, right before the century mark. That is sad.
We were just talking about how the younger ones died before she did.
The younger, what, Golden Girls?
Yeah, of the Golden Girls.
Oh man, that is sad. Rest in peace, Betty White. It's pretty short. Yeah, honestly, I think the Wheel of Time series needed at least 2 more episodes. I think they do have a nice bit of a cliffhanger at the end to kind of show another civilization that's going to play a major role at the very end that you get to see a little teaser of right at the end of the final episode. So the next season hopefully will be even better and have more time and not have characters or actors leaving in the middle of production. Man, Betty White. Well, 99. That's, you know, that's a full life. That's for sure.
That is, absolutely.
You just want another somewhat fun, somewhat serious sci-fi show like Stargate SG-1. You haven't found anything like that in a long time. Yeah, it seems like shows are all either reality shows like cooking competition shows or hyper dramatic like Game of Thrones anymore. There's like not a lot of fun, lighthearted stuff like, I don't know, maybe Doctor Who. The closest. Hey, Millen, thanks for 28 months.
Sorry.
Okay. I have a weird bug going on.
What's that?
Look at my stream right now. Trees are disappearing.
Yeah, just keep hitting them.
Okay, alright. That's very strange. The Orville was honestly pretty decent, but it was on hiatus a lot. Okay. Yeah, that's the one created by what's his face? The Family Guy guy. What's his name?
Redenbacher.
Seth MacFarlane. Orville Redenbacher. Yeah, the popcorn guy. Yeah, Seth MacFarlane. Show is sponsored by popcorn. I've never seen that phantom tree bug. That's quite interesting.
Once you pop, you can't stop watching. That's exactly what it is. Okay, did I? How many points? Shoot, I got 3 points. All right, let's do this.
Oh, nice.
I don't know when I got those 3 points, but okay.
Over the course of the Blood Moon fight.
I might have, yeah.
We're in a party, so we share XP.
Ooh, I got 3 points too,
yeah.
so I can get.
If you watch the stream when Rand was AFK, you'll just see it on your screen saying shared party XP, shared party XP.
Yeah, because I have it too, because I have that, what's it called? No, I don't. I'm just talking out of my ass. Sorry.
I have maximum lockpicking, everybody. Time for maximum looting opportunities. Here, have some seeds, Shogii. A bunch of seeds.
You show up right in front of me just to give me seeds.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything with them.
The reason when you dumped it is because you wanted it out of your inventory.
No, I'm helping. Look, Ma, I'm helping. These are seeds because I'm so in touch with nature and life.
Right.
I'm spreading the life to you.
The lifeblood back into it. Gotcha. Makes sense.
Yeah. I am an elf, so we do love our trees. It's my inner elf.
Fair enough, elf.
Once you pop, you can't stop watching. That's right. Orville Redenbacher's show of Star Trek. You heard a new Stargate might be coming, but honestly, it's just terrifying to see how old the actors got and then realize that the shows are 10 to 20 years old. It's not horrifying. If that's horrifying, then you yourself getting older will literally scare you to death. So it's not horrifying. KFC made a dating sim game? What? You ready for a KFC reality show where people strive to become the new popcorn chicken magnate? Okay. KFC made a dating sim. Yeah.
You know that game?
Yeah. Someone in the Yogscast played it. It might have been Angori Tom.
Oh my goodness. A KFC date. What do you do? Do you date at the restaurant or what? Do I even want to know what a KFC dating game would be like?
Why is it a KFC?
It's called I Love You, Colonel Sanders, a finger-licking good dating simulator. That's the name of the game.
Kind of awesome.
That's it's got to be a joke game, right? Like seriously, it can't be like the best gameplay of any dating simulator game ever.
Sounds like the best game ever.
Oh my god.
Well, it's progressive. I'm pretty sure.
There's never been anything like it. That's the best review on Steam for it. The most original game since I don't know what's getting over it with whatever that troll game is.
What is
That game that's getting over it. Is that one where you're trying to climb up a mountain and it's just a guy monologuing while you get trolled over and over by a ridiculously get over it with Jack Handy or something. I forget the guy's name.
Okay, so we just need a beaker, right?
just a beaker.
Station
That's-
going. Okay.
I'm gonna go back to probably searching the poppin' pills I was at to see if I can have any luck.
I need to see what it takes to make a motorbike.
What you're confused about is why is the other rotation R? Or the scroll wheel. Yeah, I don't understand why none of the building rotations use what you'd normally use in games like this. Which would be R or the scroll wheel. That would be make a lot more logical sense to me too. Alright, I made a bunch of spikes, placed them. Time to go explore.
Thank you very much.
I have contributed to base defense.
Run along. Have fun storming the castle.
Make it awake, it'll take a miracle. Goodbye.
Be back by dinner.
Sent to Blave.
To
He's playing
bluff.
cars. They cheated. Liar. Liar.
Lawyer. One of the features of the KFC dating sim, minus 11. Oh, 11 herbs and spices. Okay. That's a feature?
Herbs
that-
and spice.
Is that supposed to be dirty? I don't know if that's...
Yeah, it's spicy.
This is so weird. It's on the game feature list. Okay. This game features 11 herbs and spices.
Oh my god. Sounds great.
Are you sure this is a game? Because it sounds like you're looking at the menu of KFC. That's what it sounds like.
You start off with a little popcorn chicken, little mashed potatoes before you get into the 12-piece.
Controversial opinion. KFC gravy is overrated.
KFC gravy? Oh, wow. Interesting. I'm not a big fan of gravy, but I don't mind KFC gravy.
I love gravy, and I'm not a big fan of KFC gravy. Chicken Express
Maybe
has
that's
got
because
really
I'm just
good gravy.
not a big fan of KFC, because I'm just like, that might be the only good thing there.
I actually like. I don't go to KFC that much, but I actually do like their fried chicken. All right, back to exploring. Where was I? Where was I?
I don't know. Does Randa
obviously.
Leaf, Green Leaf really need my help?
I mean, if you want to explore with me, feel free.
I want to explore. I don't want
Close
to.
to Bash
I
said.
want to be a stay-at-home mom all day.
Apparently, cooking battles and battles.
What does that mean? Cooking battles and battles.
I guess you can actually fight people in KFC dating sim.
Hey, fine. Sounds like a plan.
Normally, you don't fight in dating sims. I don't think,
Death
right?
by chicken.
Death by chicken.
Chicken wing.
Okay.
Hey, forecast.
Hey, Chili Dog Gang. What's up, Forecast?
Chili Dog Gang assemble.
That's right. Chili Dog Gang out in force right now. Part of us, not all of us. We don't have you, our main base defense concept guru. Alright, how do I get further up this thing? Stairs, that's how. Nice. Commercials always say their recipe contains 11 herbs and spices, but they're secret. It's a secret to
It's
everybody.
like salt and pepper times 12.
it's salt and pepper, but it's 7
More
different
salt,
types of each kind.
More pepper.
We use salt, sea salt, kosher salt. That's 3 different recipes right there. 3 different
Sea salt.
spices.
Hey, yo, Forecast. How's it going, good sir? Good to see you here.
How are we liking the new experimental version? It's fun. I just learned about what Shogi's been doing with the well, those frames having all the different shapes. That's a cool way of doing the building. I like that.
That's Godfrey. Black pepper, brown pepper, green pepper, pepper.
Peppercorn, pepper pots.
Peppa Pig.
Pepperoni.
Pepperoni. That's not a spice. Don't question it.
I had
s-
pepperoni,
pepperoni
ham,
can be
and
very much spice. I've just assumed you've heard people like, I don't like pepperoni. I don't like spicy things. So you're saying it's a spice?
it's not spicy.
It's not at all.
Oh man, this is a pretty dangerous area I'm in. I got these jumper dudes.
Demon pepper, yeah. Jalapeno pepper, Carolina Reaper pepper.
Carolina Reaper pepper.
Green cocktail, sauteed shrimp.
All right,
Shrimp.
Bubba. Bubba Gump.
I love bubblegum.
Since Oni is a demon in Japanese, pepper Oni would be a demon pepper. Yeah, okay.
I gotta do this. The good old forecast.
Just popped in to wish you all, but especially to Rand, a happy new year. Well, thanks, Cookie Monster. Hope you have a great new year too, my friend. And Shogii gifting the forecast sub. Thank you, sir. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that chili dog gang together.
So I thought you were gonna sing the song. Gotta keep that. Gotta keep that. Doom doom doom.
I don't know that song.
I really thought that's what you were gonna do.
I don't know if I know that song.
The Black Eyed Peas. Gotta get back. Gotta get that.
Okay. I'm not a big Black Eyed Peas fan. If it's not Fergalicious Death. Fergalicious Death.
Right. Nobody.
Nobody's a Black Eyed Peas fan. Okay. I'm sure Black Eyed Peas band members' mothers are fans. Okay.
Not even.
Not even Christopher Robin.
Robinson.
Not even Christopher Robin is a fan of Black Eyed Peas.
Forecast wants to hear you doing now. Gotta get that.
Gotta get that. Gotta get that. I don't know what the song is, so I can't. I can say that. That's all I know. Ooh, this looks like a special lootage. Haha, hidden loots. And it's rotting flesh. Amazing. I found the hidden rotting flesh. They didn't need to hide it. They didn't need to hide that.
To make sure his Fergie poster is out of
Man looks over his shoulder, make sure his Fergie poster is out of. What are you talking about? I don't have a. Check the angle of the camera. I don't even have a Fergie poster. I don't know what you're talking about. Fergalicious definition. Here we go with the Christopher Robin joke that only like half the people got yesterday. Yeah, we gotta, if you're gonna have an inside joke, you have to go all the way with it so that only one person gets it and everyone else is saying, what the hell are they talking about? That's how a true inside joke works.
Anymore. I apologize. I apologize, Christopher Robin.
Poor Christopher Robin.
Wow. I need a hug.
You need a hug.
What's that quote? I think it's from Michael Scott. I love inside jokes. I hope one day I'll get to be a part of one. I think that's a Office Michael Scott quote.
Great Michael Scott.
Say to rearrange your streaming room. He made sure those posters are out of the way. You gotta have some privacy in your streaming life. And I can't be showing off all my Fergie and Britney Spears. I mean, posters that I don't have of any random female pop stars.
You forgot to tell everyone about your Christina Aguilera ones.
No. Honestly, I did like Christina Aguilera. Way back in the day when Britney Spears and all them were popular, I actually kind of liked, I always thought she was a hottie.
Waiting on imaginary kids. Doom, doom, doom. No, I got that stupid song in my head.
Whoa. What just exploded? I just heard an explosion. Is there a mine down there?
Well, you heard me explode. I'll tell you that much for free.
Oh! Where the hell did you come from? Did you come from the outside and, like, just climb up this, where I've been working my way through this entire...
Hi, Ninja.
It wasn't the
correct way.
plan, but I was taking mostly the correct route because I was fighting zombies.
So, you were taking the correct route while I'm, like, climbing the inside and breaking through doors. Ooh. I claim this loot in the name of Rand.
Has nothing to do with the Squirrel Girl outfit. Woo!
No, the Christina Aguilera video that I always thought was super... I thought it was amazing, not because she was, you know, scantily clad or anything, was Genie in the Bottle.
Yeah.
She's like on the beach, just in some summer outfit that I'm like, okay, I like this song, as I watch Christina Aguilera climb around on the sand, crawl around. Oh, that's a dog.
Bad dogs.
Bad Reggie.
You were just like watching that, and you're just like, I wish she'd rub me the right way.
Being scantily clad only helps. You know, she's such a great singer with how few clothes she's wearing. Look at how talented she is, that half-naked person over there. So talented. Ah,
Strange
ladder.
question. Do you have any rock or feathers on you?
Rock and Stone?
I actually have neither. But I do have some iron arrows. Actually, I just have some arrows that I looted, so I can give you those. All right, here, have my iron arrows I got. Huh, a plaster cast. And here's iron arrow heads, because you will be more likely to use those than me. Ooh. I heard the less clothes you wear, the better your singing gets. That's a Hollywood secret right there. Closely guarded Hollywood secret. Shakira made a career out of being the most talented hip wiggler. It's very true, she did. Wow. Iron Knuckles, a level 3 pipe baton. Those sound like Shogii weapons, probably. Okay, locked door means we're not supposed to go that way. I don't know if you use the Knuckles, but you use the pipe baton, right?
I do.
Okay. Wasn't that J-Lo? No, J-Lo's skill, in quotation marks, was having a very nice posterior, I believe. Oh my god, I just woke up 3 birds.
Kitchen text. Wow, that guy just glitched.
Yeah. She just did a Neo Matrix move right there.
We don't talk about that guy anymore.
If you see on stream, I have this to deal with the helipad.
Fine.
Rand loves his Avril Lavigne posters and figurines, though. I always thought Avril Lavigne was pretty cute.
Oh, yeah. I admit to a polite infatuation with Avril Lavigne.
Nietzsche says Avril was his skater boy phase crush. Nice. You were a skater boy.
Fact.
You was a skater boy. Said see you later, boy. I think that's how that song goes.
Ooh.
Having
If it
booty is a
doesn't,
skill.
It should be that.
Oh, there's a stone arrow here. Just got one random arrow, I guess, from skinning that bird.
Oh, you might pick the arrow up I shoved in it. There's 6 pipe bombs in here.
Ooh, I'll take those. Here, take
The
this
others-
arrow.
And my arrow.
And your axe. And my arrow.
Is my shotgun? Yeah, my shotgun.
Look at these chads being attracted to attractive women. I know. Okay, let me get this pipe bomb out. You ready? I'm gonna start this fight off with a literal bang. I don't think that's gonna hit them. I think that hit nothing. There it is. There it is. I'm hiding behind the guy with the AK. Nice. Oh, big fatty McGurgle. Fatty McDougal. All right. Great job, team. I helped a lot. Where's the loots? Uh-oh. I hear something. I think there's something underneath here, maybe? Oh, there's a staircase here.
Jumper.
Aha. Secret passage to secret loots? Yeah. Oh, it's the mother load.
I'll leave most of it to you. I'll just request one thing.
Who's got the better looting? So, because whoever's got the better looting should be looting these.
I have 3.
Is it Lucky Looter?
Yeah.
It's all you. You loot it all then. Because we need higher level stuff. I'll open up the sealed crates and you... At least, I think it's whoever opens it first, right? You can open it and I can loot it or whatever if you want to do that.
I'll do that because of you started this point of interest.
Another movie with unnecessary changes to the source book. What's that? What movie?
Avril Lavigne? The Avril Lavigne movie?
She has a movie? I need to watch that movie. Oh, man. Do your good searching so that we can find what is it? It's the
Beaker.
beaker, thank you. There's iron arrows in here. You can take those in the weapons bag. Oh, I can pick this though.
Yeah, that one's you.
That's
I don't even
me.
have rockets on me. Well,
Oh, LOTR, yeah. Although I feel like, I mean, LOTR is a movie, so you can't really honestly have an honest comparison to a 8 series, an 8 episode TV series. Wow, I have the max level of this and I'm failing it over and over. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it. You can open it to check the loot. Working together.
whoa.
What we got? Oh, that's some ammo. Okay. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hit loot all, and then you can loot all the extra. Because I am now full up of stuff. Scrap that guy. I just need to scrap a bunch of stuff. Tempered blade mod.
I've got all the silver nuggets from something.
Nice.
What does silver do for you?
You sell it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Anything else I need to get rid of? Hey, I got value out of my lockpicking though. That's pretty awesome. Man, still no beaker though.
So here's where you can have the best item for these kind of buildings and the really tall building. If you get something called oh shit drops.
Where'd you go? Are you up top?
Yeah. Which I don't have any on me. But they make you immune to full damage for like 5 minutes. So you loot like a really tall building. You get to finish the looting and you just jump off.
Oh, and it makes you immune to fall damage?
Yep.
That's crazy. Okay.
Interesting.
It's the I'm a cheater at video games ability.
I'm a 20th level monk in D&D.
or a fair and balanced gamer, as all things should be. Sip.
Thanos was right.
Still don't get how someone thought a bunch of CGI ghosts were better movie stuff than Aragorn unveiling the banner at the last minute as he comes in with the Corsair ships. Oh, talking about the guys he summons. Gotcha. Yeah.
Jump off here.
Okay. All right. I'll follow you. I'll let you be the guinea pig for jumping off.
Yeah.
Wow, a giant poppin' pills, and I mean, I guess we found some good stuff, but the only thing we need is a beaker, and that is not
This
easy
is
to
the route I
find.
took onto the building.
I did see this side path, and I thought, surely this is not the way you're supposed to go.
Apparently it is.
Apparently is, and I shouldn't call you Shirley. Yeah.
Did it as well. Dang it.
Oh yeah. Does everybody make the same joke all at the same time? Perfect.
Do you want to do my retrieve the supply job? 250 meters from here.
Sure. Let me get my bike is over here, so let me grab my bike and I'll join you. Did you share it?
What are we in, like
I
a
have
junior
not.
high? Let me get my bike.
Wait for me, guys. I need to get my bike first, though. All right. Quest. Accept. There we go. And I can share my quest too, I guess. How do I share? Share quest. All right. I've tried to share my other 2 quests as well. Putting M. Night in charge of Avatar, that's a true studio F up. That's true. All right, which one are we going towards? The tier 2 fetch, is that the one?
Yep.
Did I watch the What If series where Thanos gets converted to the good guys and still argues killing half the people was a good idea? I didn't see that one. It is on my list of watching. I've watched every other Marvel Disney Plus except for that one. But I will definitely check that out, Ramses.
Holy crap. I got a bunch of 762 out of that one, so if you need some of the 762, let me know, Pieboy, because I got like 3 stacks of it from that. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm holding on to 173 bullets.
Okay, so sounds like you're pretty good.
Like, so damaged.
Now that you brought it up, you can't wait for the next stream when Rand plays the KFC dating sim. You're gonna be like, oh my god, Kenny, who kept saying, Rand, when are you gonna play My Summer Car or whatever the hell that stupid that stupid game is that I actually. It's some goofy. I don't know if you build a car or you just drive a car around and you fart at people and pee on things. I don't know.
Sounds like a ton of fun. Sounds like an afternoon. Oh god.
I actually saw Richard Hammer playing it the other day, I think, and I was like, wow.
We got 2 boards in here.
Boars, okay, I'm on my way.
Never mind.
All right, you headshot that boar. That's the terrifying thing. A headless boar is a scary thing.
All right, yeah, cool, Ramses. I'll definitely check it out though. It is on my list of watching.
All right.
You collecting meat and stuff?
Yeah, I can get the meat. All right, it's pretty cool to do the right-click trick there for that. Oh, there's a guy right outside there.
We'll have our own separate supplies to find for this.
Okay, right, yeah. Mine are that direction on this level, actually, somewhere. Your summer car is similar, but it's a different game. Okay.
Any more plunder? Does anybody play Star Wars Battlefront?
Oh, I found my supplies, actually.
Yep. But you can go ahead and...
Alright, well, that was quick.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and leave if you want.
You can get out. I got my own looting to do. I'm going to head out because I have, like, no inventory space. Although,
Yeah.
I do see some zombies.
They'll fall from up here.
¿El gringo's falling from the sky? Yes, so guapo.
It's a Pieboy falling.
Oh, I just took her leg off.
Yep.
There's a lumberjack running around up there. I think you got him.
I know. Shocking stuff.
Did Rand just right-click to save an NFT? What is an NFT?
Non-fungible transfer things like Bitcoin and stuff.
Okay. Ah, there's your thing.
Like-
Cool.
My
Did you
mission's
get
done
your-
too, to be fair.
Did you that your courier satchel's right there? Did you not get it?
I got it.
Okay. That's weird. Why is it showing? I guess it shows yours for me, even though I've already got mine, huh? So that's a stonks thing, I guess, is what that is. Whoa! I shot him in the neck. His head fell off of his body. I've never seen an actual decapitated head in this game. Wow, that was
Yeah.
really cool. Not to be confused with microtransactions. I do know what those are. I'm familiar with those, though. Oh, I'm never going to be able to... Okay, you can get the loots. I can't get over there, and I have no inventory space. That's my excuse for not getting it, not my poor skills at platforming. It's funny that zombies have the ability to climb up ladders, but don't know how to open doors. I would think one would be easier than the other. Her.
Am I in a hospital? Is this what this is? Huh.
No, that was a fail. So I'm pretty sure kids learn how to open doors before they learn to climb ladders, so I don't know about this whole zombie learning timeline. Do you play against people or only zombies? Well, I don't know if there's any PvP in 7 Days to Die, but in all the 7 Days to Die I've played, you're playing with friends against AI zombies. It's a survival
Can be
horror
PvP.
builder game.
That just doesn't sound fun to me.
There is PvP, and I'm sure there are servers that have that set up.
Yep.
Yeah, last time there's a there's PvP, but there's also what's it called, like friendly fire. Last time that happened, somebody left Ranch stream because he thought I was cheating.
Yeah, somebody, Man Who Stands, got really
That's
mad.
That's the cat's name.
I was sad because Man Who Stands was a really good supporter, and I sent him fudge when I was making fudge that one time. He donated for me to send him a batch of fudge, so I made fudge and sent it to him. I still don't know what set him off so hard about us playing 7 Days to Die together. Apparently, this is the game that makes enemies of people or something. Be sure to store some stuff before handing in the quest. Well, as long as I have one space open, that's all you can ever get from a quest reward, right? Is one single item.
At the moment, item you can eventually get to.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I don't have that quest upgrade or that upgrade. Yeah. Forecast remembers. Pepperidge Farm remembers. Forecast remembers.
Yeah, I still feel bad about that.
He paid you for real life fudge and then got mad because of a game. Yes. It's very strange. I think he must have had bad experiences with online people or something, because I think what he got mad about was he said his preferential treatment. He thought I was Iron Sledgehammer. Ooh. Is Iron Sledgehammer a tool better than any others for any type of building or anything, or is that only an offensive weapon?
I think it's only an offensive weapon.
I don't think I need that then, so I'm going to get the herbal antibiotics. Unless, Pieboy, do you want a level 3 wooden bow, or is that the same as your bow that you have?
That's better.
That is better. I can get it. The only other thing I have is herbal
Right.
antibiotics.
Sorry,
What?
because I can't see it on the stream. You see next to its stats on the top right, it has range damage.
Oh, range damage 47.2, 200% sneak damage.
Yeah, that's way better. From that
Okay,
bow.
sweet. Got a present for you. I have no work at this time. Oh, wow. I've actually finished his
Fridge farms.
guns.
Make great cookies. Or, and ways for pie, they make great biscuits.
That's right. Biscuits.
And chips are crisps, correct?
Can I buy this duct tape? Oh, nice. I'm buying all the duct tape.
Crisps are crisps.
Crisps are crisps. Okay.
Iron Sledgehammer is a massive damage dealing weapon. It's a stamina eater, but sledgehammers can be one-shot sweepers. Nice. But I would need to invest in that, and that's a strength one. I'm doing spears and rifles because that's a perception. Yeah, Deadeye, Javelin Master, Demolitions. Those are my main ones. Explosives, sniper rifles, and spears are my weapons of choice. Although I just invested in crazy and lockpicking. Ooh, I can get Deadeye upgrade. I can make level 3. Ooh. Ooh, I can make level 5 quality rifles.
Yeah.
I think I need rifle parts for that though, right?
Yep. I'll take that bow off your hands at some point.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I got this bow and I'm just running off with it. Bow. Where'd you go? Where did you come from? Where did you bow? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Bow? Now, if you find a sniper rifle, I will pry it from your cold dead fingers if I have to. God, I need a better rifle than this one. Have I played Teardown on stream or otherwise? I don't think I've heard of that one.
Got home.
No, I'm out and about.
How am I meant to know where home is if you're not a stay-at-home?
I know. There's no green arrow to go towards.
Time out, guys.
Oh, apparently you could just bike through spikes. I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, I thought you said bite. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I just took a bite out of your spikes and didn't hurt at all. Got chompers of steel. I think the next rifle I might find is a bolt action. I'll take it. I think it'd be better than this.
Song in my head now.
Sorry. I mean, you're welcome. God, I have so much meat, but not enough eggs, so I guess I'm gonna just cook some meat, actually. What's the best meat? I guess it's grilled meat. It's not bad.
I have 5 eggs.
At the
Well,
moment,
I always, like I've said before, I always find an exponentially more amount of meat than I find eggs, since I hunt and am bad at checking all the, you know, what are they called? Nests.
The nests.
The stuff.
I understand, good sir.
I would love to find a bolt-action rifle. Do I have the ability to make a rifle? I can make a hunting rifle. So I could make a level 5 one, but I need level 12. I need rifle parts.
Oh, dude, there's a freaking snake coming at me.
And I need the schematic for the lever action. And I need the schematic for that. Man, level 5. We have rifle parts. If I disassemble my rifle, I won't get rifle parts, will I? I can't remember if that is the case or not. Yeah, not finding any. Well, okay, there's a level 2 hunting rifle. Do you all mind if I disassemble to see what happens?
I can't use it.
Alright, I don't think I'll get rifle parts, but I'm going to try it. If I modify, is there anything to take out? No. So if I scrap you. What if I repaired if it'd be more likely to give me parts? Guess probably not. What's up, Miss Neen?
don't bother repairing it, just
Just
it
scrap
away.
it. All right, let's see what it is. Oh, that is giving me some rifle parts. It gave me 3.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, so how many parts do I need for a hunting rifle? 12. So I'd have to take apart at least 4 rifles. That's not very efficient for only a 2 higher level. So I should not do that. I should save rifle parts for when I have the schematic for the better bolt action rifle, I guess. All right. Well, good to know. It's worth testing, I think. All right.
Sorry. Some medical stuff away.
Oh, yeah. You don't get why most survival games take a more convenient approach to item management, like crafting from your chest. Having to have your parts in the player inventory seems unnecessarily limiting. Well, yeah, I guess that's just a choice. Some games do it one way, some do it a different way. Some people probably like the item management. I mean, when you have this many items, I would agree that it would be nice to not have to do this every time you... I mean, just trying to keep your stuff sorted is kind of a pain in the ass. So much junk
How many
everywhere.
rifle parts do we have now?
3. I put 3 in there. Unless you just put more in there.
Yeah, I got 3 more.
Okay. Alright.
Do we still generally want to make 7.6 ammo at the moment?
Honestly, I just got basically another stack and a half, so we're probably good for now. There are 268 in here. Oh, there's a dog outside somewhere.
Probably.
And he sounds like he's having a hard time. I think he died on the spikes.
Okay.
Is this a chimney? You put a chimney. It's
I
funny.
did. Okay, this works.
Okay, Red. That really hurts me. Poor Reggie. Poor Reggie. Oh man, I just oil now. Cloth, yes.
So I know this. I have this friend, this girl, who has a hedgehog thing.
A hedgehog
And I guess
thing.
she just got another one. So she got another hedgehog, and she named it Reggie. And I immediately thought to myself, that girl didn't think of the name Reggie. She's stealing.
She's
biting
stealing
my
your
idea.
names. Because you're the only
There's
one who's
no
ever
way
used that
anybody-
name for an animal. Reggie.
She knows that I played games with her before. She knows that I name my minions or my pets Reggie. So I think she stole it straight out.
Damn that girl! She does not have the rights to the name Reggie.
Damn straight, dude. It's cold blooded.
That's really funny.
I'm gonna have a talk with her. I'm just like, listen, hey, you know what?
Yeah, you upset he wants some red spaghetti.
Like, we got some copyright issues here.
Mom spaghetti.
What is the burning shaft mod? Is that what you have on your thing, Ryan?
Yeah, on my spear, I think it's the burning whatever.
Okay, so
It's on fire, so yes, today is definitely less salty than yesterday. Of course, if I die a bunch of times, then I'll get salty, but so far it's been pretty saltless day.
died twice.
You've already died twice.
He's capped his deaths for like a year, so he should be fine in this game.
Shogi's the one who gets salty in this one. It's Shogi salt for this game. So it's a rest for me.
It's only because they keep destroying my house. That's the only reason. They keep touching my house.
Okay, it's paper. I just having to keep track of where all this crap goes.
Here, Ryan.
What's that?
Since it's going nighttime. Here, take this.
All right, tough guy glasses.
There are missiles in this game.
So you can
Wooden
label all
sign.
these.
Oh,
I
okay.
have weapons one as you see up here.
Okay, so that's... How am I going to label... There's windows. So that's
can place it
weapons on
over
the
the-
top. I can place it over that... Okay, let me give that a try.
You got to make sure you rotate it that it sits flat though.
So what are we going to say? This is going to be... I don't even know. Electrical parts, I guess. I'll call this parts. Which sounds very
Yeah, there's
generic.
parts of this one up here as well. So just for you to know.
I can't... Oh, I can place it over that. Okay. So what kind of parts? I should clarify then.
Yeah.
Springs, short iron pipes. I'll say metal parts in here. Which is probably still not very good, but hopefully that'll be at least semi-helpful. Metal parts. Honestly, I don't know these sign placements are going to work because there's like literally a chest in the way. I guess I got to move this chest. Can I just have to break this chest. Yeah, I just have to break this chest down. Okay.
Let's move it up to the side.
Yeah. What? Okay, that was weird.
Probably forced.
All right, so what is this one? This one is let's say extra armor is what this will be. Armor. Labeling stream with Rand. So organized. Chest had 2 lives, it did. That chest was like a cat. A 2-lived cat. This is going to be car parts here. Car parts. Alright. Thank you for the signs. This is going to help me not go quite so crazy. We're going to say this is going to be currency and... what is this? Stone and shale. Minerals. Currency and minerals. Currency and minerals. Strange combo, but okay. That cat was cheated out of 5 lives, that's right. This bottom one is, you know what? I think we should put mods down here. So we're going to do mods and books down here. So I'm going to move those mods out of that other chest. Mods and books. Cotton Eye Joe, yes. Okay, so let's get all the mods out of here. Mod. Alright, I think that's all the mods. Which, take these ladders out. I'll leave those frames. I don't know if you're actually going to use those, but...
Yeah, I'll end up using.
Sure, you'll use them. And then I'll just put like a miscellaneous chest over here, I guess. Oh, health. This is medical supplies. Honestly, we probably... To keep this pattern, do you want to make another metal stone pillar right here where this other chest is? Here, I'll take the stuff out of this chest.
Where are my frames? Right here.
On the top of the secure chest, there is a little button.
Gosh dang it.
Alright, there's one more thing in there. Let me just get these seeds and I can finish that up.
I can, because I have this brace here in the corner.
Well, no, I'm going to get rid of this chest. If you do it on this layer to match the other one, do you think you'll be able to do that? Put it right here where this chest is. That'll match the others. Okay.
Oh, okay, cool.
Double life chest. There we go. All right.
see if
And
I
then
can
I
actually
need
make. I can't. Give me 1 second.
2, 3 chests real quick.
I'm making them right now.
Oh, you're making the chests. Well, too late. I already made them. So we're a race to place the chest.
Yep, did it already. Sucker.
Ah, okay, fine. I'm gonna give Pieboy 3 extra miscellaneous chests then. For no good reason. There. Happy birthday, Pieboy. Alright, so this is gonna be medical supplies. Beer, this. Sham sandwiches, are those used in medical stuff? I think they might actually be used for something. Needs more zombies. We will get more zombies soon, I promise. I usually don't do that. This is usually Shogi's job. I'm doing Shogi's job right now. Medical supplies. What's up, Spectre? Alright, and these other ones, I'm going to put the signs up, but not label them yet. Oops. Oh, I can't put the sign there because of that brace, I think, though. I can put a sign there, though. Oh, okay. Okay, fine, whatever, works. And for now, I'm just going to put junk in here, so that. Armor. All right, we have a little bit of organization. It's lovely. Of course, if it's nighttime, I don't probably want to go out too far anyway, because, you know, zombies kill you at night. How's my 2021 so far? Well, it's... Do you mean 2022? Because if you do, it hasn't started yet. And if you mean 2021, it's been about as long as a year can be until the next one. Except, I guess, unless if it was leap year, then it could have been longer. So I'm confused about the question. Can you ask me again?
Get it in a different way.
Yeah, ask it in a different way. Your answer needs to be in the form of a question. This is Jeopardy, okay? It was long. Oh, you're being philosophical. How was my year? It was good. I didn't have to do any Uber or Lyft driving, so successfully moving forward a streaming and singing career where I am surviving.
Yes, we like that.
There we go. I'm doing 2 things that I love for a job. So, good. I think it's good. Alright, what upgrades do I want to do next? The Penetrator? What is that? Ooh, that's Piercing Shot. Oh, that's cool. Well, I want to get that. I didn't realize there was a skill that lets you pierce your bullets through enemies. So my car kept its value, and I have improved my skills. Did my car keep its value? I mean, it's a 2015 car. I didn't crash it, so that's a good thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, if I have unmuted myself, 7.6 AP 7.6 bullets with that skill. You can use a sniper and penetrate like 5 zombies.
Okay, that's definitely what I'm going into next. All right, I'm going to. God, it's nighttime. I really shouldn't go out and do more zombie hunting, but I think I'm going to. Strange that you can't use your hotbar when you're on your bike. Oh, I did not mean to craft a chest. Whoops. Okay, I'm gonna. Oh, jeez. More random chests. I meant to drink you. That feeling when you accidentally build a chest and what you really meant to do is drink a bottle of water. I hate it when I do that in real life too. Real problem. Always accidentally building things all the time. This year you could only sing in 3 concerts. That was a little boring. But last year was only 1. Hey, you know what? We're slowly getting back. So, and as you get older, you'll probably have even more opportunities to sing concerts. So don't let it get you down. You were going to ask if I was still doing Uber. I haven't had to do Uber, and I think it's been 1.5 to 2 years now. I think it was before, not this past Christmas season, but the previous was the last time I had to do Uber or Lyft. So making progress in not doing crappy jobs I don't want to do is pretty awesome. Does this game have sleep? You have beds. Oh god, there's wolf. There's a wolf. You have beds, but you do not sleep in them. That's just your spawn point.
I mean, it would completely
Be nice if you could heal.
destroy the effect of the game.
Ooh, I think I'm doing more damage with my rifle now that I upgraded my rifle skill. Yeah, I'm one-shotting these zombies. Nice. I see a wolf. Didn't one-shot that guy, though. Oh, god. That apparently went through his body. Okay, thankfully this wolf does not hear me. I'm gonna snipe this wolf. Here we go.
In the words of Burger, I don't see shit.
Okay, well that did not one-shot him, but... Oh, that failed. Tree blocked me. Oh my god, I'm a terrible shot. This guy's freaking dodging and weaving me. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Alright, that was not my best shooting ever, Tex. This year you started learning electric bass about 8 months ago. That's cool. You can join a band, man. Congrats on a new PC. Well, it's not ready yet, but as soon as it's ready, I will be very happy. So thank you for the preemptive grats. You hit 24 months as a sub, and you don't think I've Ubered as long as you were subbed? Not that there's a connection. Ramses, you're bankrolling my streaming career. That's what it is. Honestly, I joke, but with how many subs you've gifted, you probably partly are doing that. You, Shogii, Pieboy. Who else? We have lots of really generous people. Plunder Pig. Crap, there's a zombie chasing me. Where'd he go?
Be right back.
Okay. Where did that zombie go? That's a chicken. Ren. Where is Ren? I don't know. Ren's probably
Too cool for school.
actually doing family stuff, because I think Ren's married, actually. Get blasted. Not seen Ren for a while, actually. Well, I do know that Ren is, what is it? In school for dentistry, right? So probably had crazy finals. I think I remember the last thing Ren's saying was they stopped by as they were either getting ready for his finals or finishing his finals, so... Alright, I'm gonna go do this tier 1 fetch. So what do you think, Pieboy? Is doing a bunch of quests the best way to find a beaker? And hope you... Do you think you ever get that as like a quest reward? Oh nice, you just accepted my quest. Okay. I think you're on mute if you are responding.
Am I on mute?
There you are.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's a zombie. Run away on my bike. I just used my bike to block him. That was pretty cool. Elite skills, man. Oh, that was a fail.
What?
Running around outside at night when there's zombies is not a good time to be out exploring. But yeah, I mean,
thinking your quest is to the south.
well, I have a tier 1 fetch quest to the west. Oh, where is the one to the south? I think I have one that's bugged. Not sure. I'm gonna do this tier 1 fetch that I have though, over to the west, northwest. But yeah, do you think it's possible to get a quest reward for as a beaker as a quest reward?
I don't know. If you do, it's really rare.
Yeah. So maybe it's finding more of the big poppin' pills, points of interest or something. And I'm constantly thirsty. My guy is a sieve. Or maybe I just need to drink twice.
Oh, I need food.
Poor doggy. That was a wolf. Don't say poor doggy about a wolf. Wolves are scary. The dogs in this game are pretty scary, but the wolves are even scarier. God, I don't get the rule on whether I one-shot a zombie or not. So I just did not one-shot that zombie, and I got the 1.5 sneak damage. But I one-shot another one where I didn't get the bonus. So I guess maybe that one with the yellow eyes has higher health. Aren't there like zombies with glowy eyes that are like irradiated or something like that?
Oh, the green glowing ones are the ones
Oh, they're green glowing.
you'll get
Okay.
at some point. They heal over time unless you have a mod on your weapon that stops it.
Okay. Man, I bet if you have an AK-47 with that piercing thing, you can just like destroy groups of zombies by piercing them all. Sounds
I
pretty
mean,
cool.
they die in 2 shots at the moment anyway. 3 bullets sometimes. Or headshot or 2.
Yeah, whatever this zombie type is, he's a two-shot zombie. There we go.
Yeah, I don't have the stream up at the moment because I got watching Discord.
No, that's fine. See another wolf. Get headshot, bro.
I need a dock like you have for chat.
A what for
your
chat?
A dock, so I can put it somewhere.
I'm not sure what you're talking about. What kind of dock?
You know how you have your chat for the stream.
Oh, you mean on my other screen that I check it on?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think having a second monitor is like one of the most important things for streaming, honestly.
Oh yeah, I've 2 monitors active, 3 normally.
Okay, all right. So when you stream, do you not have chat on a different monitor then?
Oh, I have it on a different monitor, yeah. But I basically, when you're streaming, I can't have Discord and chat up.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
We have a cave bear.
A cave
We have
bear?
a cave bear.
Uh-oh. I just saw a big fatty, but I'm gonna come help. Okay. Last time I tried to fight one of these, I got absolutely mauled. So,
Yeah.
is there any way we can cheese this where he's stuck on something?
He will probably get stuck on the fence for a couple of seconds, but you get a sneak attack with your rifle. I'm just gonna slaughter him.
All right. I want to sneak attack his face, so let me let him turn. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh, he jumped. That's a bad sign if he just jumped over that wall. Okay, he's coming for me. I'm getting on my bike. I'm gonna try to kite him on my bike. Is he dead? Oh my god, okay. Well, AK-47 just shows how it's better than a hunting rifle, all I gotta say.
Do you want to collect the meat?
1 second, there's another big fatty guy coming from behind us. Alright, hunting rifle great for all animals except giant bears, then AK-47 is the way to go. Because holy crap, you must have just... Yeah, his head exploded.
Yep.
Alright. Oh yeah, you get testosterone extract from those guys, it's crazy. You climb on top of a porch. I was thinking of maybe getting on like the roof or something, but if you have a Pieboy with an AK-47 around, that's apparently all you need.
He has a pie boy.
He has a Pieboy. They have a cave troll. Well, I have a Pieboy. What does that mean? It means we win. That's what it means.
My superpower is not being Sean Bean.
Oh, poor Sean Bean. All he ever wants to do is not die in a movie.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back, sir.
Yep.
Pieboy just got revenge on a bear because he destroyed a bear.
Oh, I could be collecting my arrows. I'm using 9 arrows.
I am wet. Yes, it is weird that it tells you these things. Does being wet make you sick eventually or something?
It makes it colder.
Just makes you colder. Okay. I feel like the heat and cold mechanic are not that very well developed or add very much to the game, honestly. Ooh, level 5 scrap chest armor. Is that what I have? What am I wearing? I'm wearing level 5 scrap chest armor. Okay. Do you need level 5 scrap chest armor, Pieboy?
No, I think that's what I'm actually wearing.
Okay. Must be about the max of what we can get right now. Loki, I have an army. Iron Man, we have a Hulk. Rand, I have a Pieboy. Next in the MCU, there's Iron Man, Spider-Man, Pieboy, the truest of all superheroes, the piest of all boys. All right, we ready? Or do you want to do a little looting first before anything? We just quickly
We can
get in
loot
here.
the building first before we resell it. Yeah.
I'll just do
That's
a
a
quick.
perfectly balanced mechanic.
Oh, problem is we're doing this at night when they can run at us. 2 more zombies coming. Yeah, you stun them, I'll shoot them.
Stun locking is so good.
Yeah, stun baton is pretty broken. That's crazy.
Perfectly balanced as all things should be.
Oh, but we got some. Oh, came from behind. There's another girl out here.
If it gets really bad, I'll pull out the AK.
No, I don't want your Girl Scout cookie. Stop asking. Shang Rand and the Legend of the Chili Dogs. That's the next MCU movie. I would watch it. I would watch that movie.
If we needed rods more, taking apart raid, something I should probably do.
We have so much brass in our forge, so I'm not gonna worry about that. I know you keep saying you can't mine it, but you can mine iron, and how often have we been doing that?
Getting healing items onto other players can be annoying sometimes.
Santa hat. No, I don't want to wear that. Oh, I need to repair my hat, though. Repair. You know, I've had this mining helmet this entire time, and I don't think I've turned a light on a single time. Wait, what? Did I wear it? Wait.
Do you have a spare mining helmet? Did you just repair it?
I just repaired it. Where, and how do I turn on the light?
F.
Oh, there we go. Of course, I've been carrying around this flaming spear all the time, and I turned my brightness all the way up, so I guess I don't honestly even need it. I see something below
Would you
the bed.
kindly open that safe?
There's a safe. Okay, I'm blind. Where's the safe? Oh, wow. Apparently this is where a basketball player who's 7 feet tall keeps his safe, because I did not even see that. Salt man, fighter of the RNG man, champion of the sun. You're a master of SBB and friendship for everyone. Ooh, I did one shot that, man. All right, you loot it. I pick it, you loot it. It's a good song. Good song,
It has
Thunderbig.
dart trap schematic and a little 9mm.
Oh, okay, you can take it.
You can hear my dog pattering about in the background.
That dart trap sounds like something we give to the Shogii master.
Yeah, I've also already learned the schematic.
Okay, nice. All right. Ooh,
Shogii
they got a
man.
game room in here. Or if Forecast was here. Forecast is the trap master. Totally not exploiting at all. Double looting this place.
Oh, that's just a few zombies.
I absolutely knew they were going to come out of there, but I just didn't even care as I got... Ooh, a scope mod schematic. Yes. Alright, now I just need to be able to actually make better rifles. So, bolt action rifle schematic and sniper rifle schematic. That's what I'm looking for. And you're the better looter, so I'll open the boxes. You check them out. Forecast present. Well, you gotta just join us. Start building traps for us, man.
And accounted for.
Okay, so if it doesn't say untouched, I know of you. Hops flower. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, that's a Shogii thing.
Ooh, yeah, level 6 pipe baton. All right.
Oh yeah, I like that a lot. Look at a lot.
All right, I'll let you loot that. Okay, let's go. I guess now it's time we start the quest and we can get this loot a second time. I shall taunt you a second time. I shall loot you a second time. As I hear you taking apart a refrigerator or something in there.
Just right there. There's a dog about as well.
Oh god, is he attacking me while I'm trying to click on this link? What link did you give me, Plunder Pig? Is that a song? Dayman, okay. Oh, it's Always Sunny. Okay, that's what that reference is. Never watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, but I know that people are big fans of that show.
Okay. So there's another safe in this room.
Ooh, a safe?
Yeah, it's
Oh,
behind
missed
the-
that
that
earlier.
debug.
All right, defend me. Watch my back.
It's a nice back.
I feel like this is a dwarf ability, being able to unlock saves. Saves. All right, unlocked, sir.
Oh yeah. Right. I'm
You loot.
checking six-
I unlock, you loot.
Oh, double shock.
What is it, a shock baton?
Shotgun.
Ah, nice.
As in bye-bye pipe shotgun.
Ooh, grats, upgrade. Cool. What are they? Were you in that little? Yeah, you were in this.
Yeah.
Wait. Who broke this open? Oh. That feel when a zombie appears and you're like, where did you come from? I totally must have walked right by you.
Where did you go?
I'm in this little closet. Huh. Hey, Rand, come out of the closet, man. Don't just come out of the closet. But I'm not in the closet. Oh, I'm jealous. I need my upgraded rifle now. Here you pop off with that shotgun. Pretty
Gave them the
badass.
beans.
That's some crazy ass beans right there. Okay, so that's your
Taste
loot.
the rainbow. Make them taste the rainbow.
That's right, man. You make those turkey jerkies taste the rainbow.
Turkey jerky.
Oh, this is. Oh, oh.
I pop their heads, you pop their bodies. Now, what do you got?
Oh, here's
Pumpkin
your,
seed recipe. So useful. Ah, yes, there's mine. Yeah, thank you. Okay. Alright. I break them, you buy them.
That makes no sense.
I know. And I stand by it.
Nice.
Just like Taste the Rainbow, Nick. Makes no sense.
It doesn't. But it's great.
Tech Junkie Volume 1. I think I have that one. Basic Sensor Schematic. I'm bring these back home for you, because... Let me see if I know the Tech Junkie Volume 1.
I'm gonna go and find that other safe that we found the last time. Unless it got
Ooh.
replaced by.
I think you already have Tech Junkie Volume 1, Shogii, because I'm pretty sure I found that before, but I have not.
I think I do.
Yeah. Ooh, those I think
I
are...
think I'm missing just like 5 or something. Let me take a look.
Okay. The safe didn't spawn in the same location, so we've already got it.
Yeah, it must have been that one, that other one we got. Alright, cool. I'm going to
I
turn
just
this
need
in.
5 and 6 is what I need.
5 and 6. Do you get anything for getting all books in a set? Like any special skill or anything like that?
I
I
think
see
you do.
some happy music.
Oh, okay. So you get an achievement, basically.
If you get all of them, you bulk craft all robotic turret ammo.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Tier 1 fetch.
Bulk craft is always a nice thing. We like bulk craft.
That's the turn in. So that's north.
Bad
Yeah.
dog.
Alright, I'm gonna go turn this one and then I'm gonna take my last break. Uh-oh. I think people are starting to... Again, either fire off fireworks or have gun battles because I'm in the ghetto. I can never tell which from the sounds coming outside my apartment.
In the ghetto.
In the ghetto. This scrap armor is so ridiculous that they put the stop sign on your back, and when you ride a bike, it distorts so goofily. It's just so goofy looking. This game embraces the goofiness, I guess. Because it looks like this stop sign is made out of, I don't know, Gumby or something. That's the way it's bending around.
Mom, make us a bike.
We do have a couple engines. I don't know if you've got the skill for murder burks.
I can. I do have the skill.
I wonder if we have tires though. I feel like we used up all the tires for these bikes.
Yeah, I don't think we have any tires. I don't know exactly where you get the tires.
Well, we've been finding them randomly. I bet if you disassemble more cars, you can get some.
Vehicles. Garages.
Gotcha. Okay.
Batter Up Volume 4, Gravedigger mod, shotgun shells. Power attacks increase chance of knocking down your enemy. Does anybody here use power attacks when fighting?
I do.
Do you? Okay, well then I'm gonna give you Batter at Volume 4 and a level 6 Pipe Baton. I'm gonna up your fighting game.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Yeah, we'll do Clear Zombies one. Alright, I'm gonna head back home to deliver these things to you. Alright, I do have 1 point available, so... The Penetrator. It sounds like that's my porn name, but that is just a skill I have learned. I tried to ride your bike and it just honked the horn. Honky, honky. That's funny. God, this cleared quest is really close. But I'm not going to do it.
You doing it?
No, I'll share it with you, but...
Yeah.
I gotta take my last break. I'm gonna GG cookie time, completing that quest. Really, we should have GG cookie time clearing out the big giant poppin' pills. That was the hardest thing we've done today. That was a lot of zombies. What we could do is we could find another giant poppin' pills and tackle it together, all three of us. That could be fun. Get Shogii
Yeah,
out of his house.
Good city building.
GG cookie time, we haven't died this stream. That's true. GG cookie time, we haven't died. Shogi's died about 8 times, but that's about normal numbers.
You know what? Wait, time out, time out. Don't go around tossing. I still have the same 14 deaths, so I have not died this.
Yo, you haven't? That is a GG cookie time. You should have a cookie time to celebrate.
I don't have any cookies.
No. GG. What are those things? You have wafer time, or didn't you have
I
some?
don't have any of those.
Man, what is your life? It's New Year's. You don't have snacks.
It's been a rough winter.
We're going through a cookie shortage here in California. Okay, don't rub it in. The great cookie famine of 2021. It's almost as bad as the potato famine. The true disaster of our time. Oh, that's a wolf. Just back away. Pretend like you didn't see me. Bam! Oh. Hey, wolf, your head exploded. I don't think it's supposed to do that. Alright, where is home? Home sweet green arrow where Shogii always hangs out.
I'm not there though. Just take that.
Well, I guess we do need to find... I think we should do that. I think we should find another big building that we can all explore together. I think that would be fun.
Is there any Nakatomi Towers here?
Well, we just did the Poppin' Pills, which was in the town to the northwest, right? So I think maybe the town closer... Wait, no, that was actually... The Poppin' Pills was the one I marked in the town near us. Have you seen a big Poppin' Pills in that second town up there, Pieboy?
I haven't really been looking.
I don't think I have. I think what I'm going to do is maybe when I get back from my break, I'll do some scouting and see if I can find one. When I find one, we can maybe go loots it, man.
I like that. I likes it a lot.
Like to loots it.
This feels like the beginning of a movie where I'm just riding a bike around in a normal, everyday forest, stop, throw my bike on the ground, shoot a zombie in the head, then go back to driving around in my bike. Just a Shaun of the Dead type of moment. Just a normal everyday here in Yorkshire. Headshotting some zombies. Going to pick up some gum from the store.
I'm gonna have to Google what town that's on.
What, Yorkshire Gold?
No,
Or-
Shaun of the Dead.
Oh, what town it's based in? Yeah.
Yorkshire Gold is made in a place called Harrogate.
Oh, so there's not actually a town called Yorkshire?
No, Yorkshire is the equivalent of a state, county.
Oh, okay. My bad. My ignorance is showing.
You mean you're American?
My Americanism. My Americanism is showing again. With my guns and my freedom. Alright, let's see. Medical supplies first. Beer, the most important medical supply.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm buying into physician.
Alright, Scott, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this pipe baton and this batter up in the mods and books thing here.
Sounds
And
good.
also the basic sensor schematic if you need it there.
Yeah, I'll put some stuff in there for you as well.
It's delivery time.
Sounds good. I like
Forecast had some Yorkshire Gold not long ago, and you thought of Pieboy.
Was it perfectly balanced, as all things should be?
I feel
I
like
don't think it could be any other way.
I think as soon as I get my Sonic sponsorship, Pieboy needs to get his Yorkshire Gold sponsorship. You know, we just
I mean,
we need to make that happen.
The Spiff and Brit was never sponsored by Yorkshire Gold, but he talked about it so much that they did eventually sponsor some of his content,
That's awesome.
and they sent him so many boxes of tea bags.
That's awesome.
That is pretty
But,
amazing.
hey, you know, companies do these cool things every now and then.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get Sonic to do that for me, sadly.
What? And you're going there for breakfast every day?
Yeah, but you know, it's what is that called? It's a franchise, so it's like there's no way I would get a nationwide chain to sponsor me just because I go to one of their random locations every day. I don't think sponsorships work that way.
They totally work that way.
My delusions say different.
We are actually overfilled in this food chest. All right, I'm gonna go use one of these extra chests as a secondary overflow food chest over here. I would if I had 1 million subs. That's true. I just got to get a, 999,500 more subs or something, and we'll get there. On our way, boys. On our way. Believe. Metal parts. Even when I have this organized, I can't remember. Where do I put the feathers? Where do I put? I'm gonna put feathers in here because I can't remember. This is gonna be a miscellaneous. Oh, there's feathers.
Oh, feathers. I'll take feathers off you. And
All right. Well, in that middle chest, there's some feathers. Bones, leather. Good. Good better. I'm keeping me here for bullets. Christmas hat, the best hat in the game. So good. Speaking of, I need to check my armor. Is anything broken? Okay, no, I think a couple pieces were broken. But... And where was it? Our ammo. Alrighty, my friends. I'm going to take my final break of the day, so I'll be back in just a bit. Thank you all for hanging out. Hope you all are having a good time. It's always fun to hang out with friends and with viewers on Twitch, so I'll see you all in just a bit, my friends. Happy New Year's, by the way.
Come and save me.